It's 96X. Hey, it's James Steele, and on the phone with me right now, Brad Shultz. You may know him from a little band by the name of Cagey Elephant, the new album, Thank You, Happy Birthday, coming out on Tuesday. Brad, hello.
Hey, man, how are you doing?
I wish I had 50 million people in here to give you a round of applause because I'm a huge fan. And this is no BS. Since I first listened to you guys, when we first got that single, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, it was, what, like 2 years ago when that was released?
Yeah, something like that.
I first got that, and then I saw you on tour with Manchester and Silver Sun Pickups. Then I had to see you again when you came to Norfolk instead of Richmond. And then I saw you again in Norfolk when you headlined. And I've been doing nothing but telling people that they have to go to your, well, first off, they have to get your CDs and listen to your music. But going to a Cagey Elephant show, first off, is incredible.
I think actually... The last time that we were in Norfolk, we had a food fight on stage, I think.
I think half the time, a couple of y'all spend more time in the audience performing than you do on stage.
I might have to admit to that.
So you and Matt are brothers, correct?
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting Matt a couple years ago, and I felt like a groupie because I wasn't stopped talking to him. I was like, hey, so when did this happen? Where you from? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure he wanted to get away. But the one thing I noticed is Matt and you, now that I'm talking to you, when you're not on stage, very, very calm, very laid back. And then as soon as you get on, a whole new personality. How do you get there?
Tons of drugs. No,
yeah?
I'm joking. That's the most of the comments you read is like, they must be out of their mind or something.
They must be smoking something. Are they on that methamphetamines?
They're smoking the wacky tobacco or something.
They're from Kentucky, and man, I could have sworn that I saw a Cops episode, and they were just doing a meth lab episode, and I could have sworn that I saw both those guys.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to get on a Law and Order episode about a meth lab.
Don't feel bad. I mean, that's what I do before every radio show, so.
That's our cameo.
Is it just strictly you're there in front of your fans, you're there in front of the audience, and that's the high?
Yeah. It's just strictly an energy kind of thing. We might have like three or four drinks before we go on stage, just to kind of knock the edge off. But once you're on stage and you start getting a lot of the energy back from the crowd, then that's more than enough to fuel those crazy shows.
You had a great CD. You have a new one coming out on Tuesday. I have to say, I like talking about the shows because I think, and that's what I saw, because I basically went to the Richmond show, which is like an hour and a half away, and then I went to the shows here. Normally, when you go to an opening act or an opener, people aren't as into it, and you guys got everybody who wasn't or didn't know about you or only heard a little about you. You transform these people into big fans, and I want to congratulate you because that takes a lot for people to do in such a short amount of time. I mean, you got together in around like 2006, 2007?
Yeah. I don't know. We've just been really blessed in the States, I think, because we didn't actually expect the buzz to really move so fast. Because in England, we spent 2 years over there, and basically a year of that was touring to 5 people a night, and so it's actually been a huge surprise to us over in the States because in the UK I actually got into a rut. I would pick the one person out that wasn't liking the show because we were so insecure in the UK and basically focused on that. In the UK, we're just kind of we had a guy that flicked us off the whole show. We were opening up for a crappy emo band. And I don't think the emo kid really liked us that much.
Well, you guys should have just started doing Creed covers with arms wide open.
That's what our new album sounds like, actually.
That's not true. But has the UK audience kind of has it grown, or is it still a lot bigger over here than it is over there?
I think it's basically about the same. Which we haven't been over in the UK. We might go back over there and be playing to 5 people a night again.
That one guy's going to be going to every show, and you go back just standing there flicking you off. It's going to be 5 people and that one guy everywhere you go.
When we first went over there and we had like 3 YouTube videos, he would leave. It was that same guy. He's like, I'm the guy that was flicking you off. I hate this band. Like he spent every day looking up everything he could and commenting.
It's like the dude from Happy Gilmore who's always following Happy.
Yeah.
Well, I want to once again just congratulate you all. I'm a huge fan. You know, I mean, you guys were in a band before, but I mean, since around 2006, you all have done this Caged Elephant thing, and it really is one of the best bands that have come to the scene in ages. And I want to congratulate you and thank you for coming on. And the new CD's coming out on Tuesday. It'll be in stores and online. And Brad, I can't thank you enough, and I cannot wait to.
Thank you so much, man.
No problem, and I cannot wait to see you guys when you come rolling through town or coming to Richmond or something. All right.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you. Happy birthday, Tuesday. By the way, where did that come from? Is it just?
We just made it so we could say that people. We could follow every thank you that we have. We can follow it with a happy birthday now.
Now you're gonna have a radio interview where you say that, and then the guy's gonna be like, "What do you mean?" You're gonna be like, "You have no idea what our new album's name is, do you?"
That's when I just get up and walk away. No, I'm just joking.
Do it. Brad Shultz, Caged Elephant, thank you very much, man, and thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much again.